welcome to the Gamers Table. It is Monday, and we're reviewing Forbidden Island.
Forbidden Island is a fun, fairly quick game. Forbidden Island was the secluded retreat of an ancient mystical empire known as the Archaeans. I guess I pronounced that right. Legend has it that the Archaeans possessed the ability to control the Earth's core elements, fire, wind, water, and earth, through 4 sacred treasures: the Crystal of Fire, the Statue of the Wind, the Ocean's Chalice, and the Earth's Stone. Because of their potential to cause catastrophic damage if they fell into enemy hands, the Archaeans kept the treasure secretly hidden on Forbidden Island and designed it to sink if intruders ever attempted to claim them. In the centuries since the mysterious collapse of their empire, Forbidden Island remained undiscovered. Until now. Ooh. Will your team be the first to breach its borders, capture the treasures, and make it out alive?
If you're lucky.
Forbidden Island is a game where you're going to cooperate, which is always nice as far as I'm concerned because nobody loses.
You set up the tiles in whatever shape it's called. I think it's a kind of a cross-ish. I don't know.
An island shape.
Just an island shape.
It's an island, a jagged island.
At the various spots. Anyway. On the colored side, it means it's not like
it's not sunk.
Flooded.
Yes.
And there it's flooded, and when it gets removed from the board, it's sunk, it's gone, it does not exist
when it gets
anymore.
sunk, it's removed from the board.
Luckily, everybody can swim.
Some people could swim better than others, like the diver.
Yes, and everybody gets a ability card with their different character job, yeah.
Kind of like along the lines of Pandemic.
Yeah.
Or any cooperative game, you've pretty much got different types of personalities playing, like in the dungeon crawlers, the healers and stuff. Well, here you got a pilot, navigator, engineer, divers, messengers, and we got an explorer. So you're collecting cards and traveling to a particular tile, trading in those cards, getting the treasure for it, and when you've got all the treasures you need, you get on the helicopter and take off. But you got to do all this before the island sinks into the ocean or sea or bay or wherever the heck it is.
The game does its nastiness by its own deck, which tells it which one of the tiles we're going to flip over or completely remove, depending on how through the deck it goes. And that happens when, as you're drawing your own cards, you nail something like Waters Rise cards. And the chart that Chris has got there tells you how many cards to draw as you start sinking stuff.
This is a neat game because you could set your level of difficulty. You could have Novice, Normal, Elite, and Legendary. So, I mean, if you start off at the Legendary, anytime you have the Waters Rise, you're going to be drawing 3 cards, which is nastier. And every time you get a card, it goes up and up. And, oh, look, now you're getting 4. And soon the island will not exist.
And to get the certain types of treasure here, you're going to be collecting sets of cards, each type. So for the Earth, you'll be collecting a certain number of Earth. I think it was 4. And when you get to that tile with that treasure symbol on it, you'll hand those cards in and you'll get that treasure. And you can trade cards between players, but you have to be in the same location.
The card says to flip over that tile. Okay, flip that tile over. Oh, the card says the same one again. Oh, well, it's gone. Oh, well, so swim away. So you don't even die right away that way. And the trophies that you get, nice looking pieces, which is always, a plus when the components are looking good. And it's in a tin, so it's going to stand out from other games. But then there's also that gamer complaint, it doesn't fit on the shelf with all my other square 12 by 12, 3-inch thick or whatever they are, game boxes. As you know, we are live on the interwebs thing while we're doing here. And I post in the status line what game we're reviewing right now. So if you wanted to weigh in on that game, you can see, for example, right now the status line for the thing says Forbidden Island. So you'd know to make comments about that. Maybe if you actually bothered. I should be looking at the camera. Bothered.
Quit looking at the screen over there.
Wrapping up for Forbidden Island.
I give Forbidden Island an 8. Nice components, nice tin. Rules are clear and concise. It's definitely an 8.
I'm going to give this one an 8. Good game for even fairly experienced players or families or anything. It's just a nice, fun, little adventurous game for everyone. Yeah, I'm enjoy this one quite a bit. We've played it a few times, and well, more than a few times, and I like pretty much everything about this one. It's not my favorite game to play, but
Yes, Battlestar.
I know I haven't
Galactica,
said that in a
yeah.
while, but yeah, it's very good.
I give Forbidden Island an 8. Theme? It's about going to get hidden treasures on an island that's sinking, and you're running around the island collecting information to figure out where the treasures are. Sounds like the theme holds pretty good with it. Easy to play? Yeah, you pick this up pretty quickly. Draw the card and move your guy from one space to the other. Maybe you got a special power. And get to the helicopter. Get to the chopper! Fun to play. Yeah, it is fun to play. It's quick. And it's a co-op game, so again, there's no hard feelings at the end of it, so nobody gets stomped. You either all win or you all lose. There can be the recriminations that for, if you had to short up that thing instead of swimming over there, we wouldn't have lost the game. But, that's just typical with any cooperative game. That's it for another episode of The Gamers Table.
It's not an 8.
Tune in next week for another game review, because that's what we do. I took everybody's
Yeah,
line.
you took my job. You took my job.
Go ahead.
Yeah, come on, Ken. You want to interrupt and be a smartass? Go on.
I waited till you finish your
on.
sentence. Watch so I don't go over 12 minutes. All right. I think I'll do this all as Thurston Howell the Third. All right.
They don't rip so much.
You don't got people shoving the box top down and just for the noise and end up ripping the box or stacking them inside of each other. Or anything
That
like
had to be you.
Yeah.
What?
Somebody's cell phone just went off.
Wasn't mine.
No, because he's a Luddite. He doesn't have no cell phone.